Right. That's that lesson over. Mikasa! Oh, hey, Pieck. How's it going? Same old, same old. So, how was your class? Did you learn anything interesting? I always learn some things, So I wish I could say the same for science classes. That is not your strong subject, is it? Not really. How was math? That is like my top lesson. So, have you got over your little crush yet? Well, I guess. Ever since I found out that he's, into guys, I kinda backed off a little bit. So you haven't spoke to Armin ever since? Not really. Even though we're best friends, but I don't think it's made any difference. Well, he does miss speaking to you, What else can I do, Pieck? Ever since I caught him with Levi, things haven't been the same. Well, you do realize that he actually misses speaking to you. It's not my problem. So, what else could I have done? Maybe you should speak to him. I can't. I can't really see him in the eye anymore. Mikasa, you guys were like really close friends ever since you were kids. I've known you just as longer. But anyway. How's Armin? I heard he's out sick with the flu. Yeah, he says he's out sick with the flu, but really he's actually bunking. What? What do you mean he's skipping out on school? He never skips out on school. Ever since he's been, dating... What's her name? Arnie Leonhardt. When did this happen? Oh, apparently that they've been dating for a while. And, he's been spending most of his time with the bad guys. Bad guys? Well, I say bad guys, but really, they've been hanging out behind the smoker's block a bit. But Armin doesn't smoke. I know he doesn't. But his girlfriend does. But that doesn't mean that he's bunking. You never know with that kid. But, he should be joining us at some point. What's our next class, anyway? Well, we're in the same class. It's history. Ah! Didn't I hear that we're doing our favorite subject? We'll learn about the history of the Titans. That's right. Did you hear about the new transfer student that's joining us? What do you mean, new transfer student? Oh, I heard he's quite a looker. So, we better get into history. Apparently that he's actually, he's joining us. How do you mean? Well, a little birdie told me that it's Historia that had seen him first. Ymir's not gonna like that. No, she's not. But speaking of that blonde girl, here she is now. Oh my god, Mikasa! What? You should see the new transfer student. Why should I? He's actually really attractive. He's actually gonna be in our history class in a couple of minutes. So come on, you gotta see him. Why should I go and see him? He's got none of my concern. Still though, I think you should. We better get going. I don't want to be late. Mikasa! just ignore it. There's nothing else that can shake her out of that trance. I heard that, Pieck. Still though, we gotta hurry before the bell rings. I kinda jinxed myself, didn't I? Yes, you did. Oh, we better go before we're late. Yes, let's hurry. Let's go. So what is so special about this transfer student? Well, not much. He just transferred from a different state. Seriously? Yeah. It's not that bad, to be fair, where he comes from. Still, where is it that he came from? Pieck, we're not allowed to say anything until he actually introduces himself. It sounds like to me that he likes to be late. Well, we can't really talk because the teacher's late too. It's always the same with this history teacher. She's always late. Nothing else we can do about that. I mean, she spends most of her time in the teacher's lounge. I won't be surprised if she actually had a nap. Same old, same old. Okay, class, it's time to settle down. Now, before we actually begin the lesson, we actually have a new transfer student. So I hope you'll give him a warm welcome. Now, he is a little bit shy, so let's just bring out his inner beast to make sure he's actually happy. Excuse me. Yes, Mikasa? Can you explain to us why you're late? Mikasa, that is none of your concern why I'm late. I was running a little bit behind, okay? I was finishing off the markings of your last test. My apologies, miss. Zip it, missy. Fine. Now, if you'd like to come in. Now, everyone, this is listener. Does anyone have any questions that they'd like to ask them? That's me. Okay, this is Historia. So if you'd like to ask him your question. Hi, my name is Historia. I know this sounds kind of personal, but are you single right now? Historia, that is highly inappropriate. Sorry. But as for the real question, where did you transfer from? Oh, that's a really good place to live. Okay. Does anyone else have any questions? That would be me. Okay then, Mikasa. What is your question for listener? This sounds kind of stupid, but I can't explain it myself. Why do you look familiar to me? I know you came from a different state, and I know that you're a transfer. But to me, you look kind of familiar. Okay, that is a really strange question. So, you don't know Mikasa, and Mikasa thinks that you're familiar to her. It's kind of strange, miss, but he looks familiar. Anyone else have any questions? No? Okay then, listener, if you just like to sit behind Mikasa, and I'm hoping she'll make you feel welcome as she's going to be taking care of you. What? Why me? Why do I have to take care of him? You know how I'm like with new people. Sit down. No, I am not going to sit down. You are always on my case every single time. Why do I always have to show the new people around? Mikasa, I am warning you, sit in your seat. I am not going to listen to you. You've always been on my case ever since I joined your classes. So why are you out to get me? I'm gonna give you one final warning, Miss Ackerman. Sit in your seat. You know what? Do me a favor, Miss Ackerman. And what is that favor? Get out. Fine, I'm gonna get out of this stupid classroom just so I can get away from you. Oh my. Don't question my authority. You should be thankful I'm not gonna send you to the principal for this. He doesn't scare me. You don't scare me either. What is your problem? You are disrupting my class. You haven't even started yet. I would be more than thankful to get out of here. Good. Get out. Fine. I will get out of this stupid classroom just so that you can deal with all your little minions. And believe me, they don't think much highly of you either. Oh, touched a nerve, did I? Excuse me. You shouldn't have been speaking to her like that. Do you want to join her? No. Okay then. Now be quiet and let's get on with the lesson. Ugh, that stupid bitch. She has no idea what she's talking about. Ugh. Might as well go to the library. Either that. Probably go and find Armin and probably have a cigarette or something. Mikasa? Armin. What are you doing? I could ask you the same question. What are you doing out of class? What else can I say? Got into another argument with the history teacher again. Again? How many times has it been this year? Well, it's probably my 20th time this year. And how many detentions? 19. It could be a 20 at this point. Still though, what caused the argument this time? The same as usual. She's always out to get me. How do you mean she's always out to get you? She's always picking on me. She hates it when I ask her questions, and she hates everything about me. And she's also putting me in charge of another transfer student. Again? Like, why? I really don't know. She does it to me all the time. It's kind of strange. Like, why is she always out to get you? I really don't know. But she's a bitch, so. How are you and Annie doing? Oh, you know, she's fine. How did you actually manage to get together with her? Like, I'm very curious. It just kind of happened. She was falling behind in some of her grades. So I was helping her, and it became a daily thing. I helped her get her grades up. And then one thing led to another, and we kissed last week. And you've been dating ever since. I've been hearing that you've been hanging around the smokers area with her. It doesn't mean that I smoke. It's just a place for me to hang out. So you're not smoking. You're just hanging around there with her. Pretty much, yeah. Oh well. So, what does this transfer student look like? To tell you the truth, he actually looks familiar to me. How? I can't explain it, so. But, yeah, they put me in charge of him again. And where did he transfer from? He actually transferred up north of the States, so. And he doesn't know you, but you know him. It's just something in the back of my mind that I've known him from somewhere before. Oh. That reminds me. What? What are you doing out in the school hallways? I was just coming back from the bathroom. And you literally came from the opposite direction of this department where the toilets are. Maybe. So, you were with Ani, weren't you? I guess so. And, oh my god, Armin! What? What? I swear, I didn't do anything filthy. Uh-huh, like I believe that. Still though, it's disgusting. You don't know where I came from. Armin, that room where you just came out from is the disabled toilet. And I'm not gonna be surprised if Ani's hiding up in there. She's not. I swear she's not. Uh-huh, okay. You might as well get back to class. Fine. I guess I'll see you at lunch. Alright, I'll see you at lunch. Still though, just who is he? Why does he remind me of someone? Oh well. At least I ain't gotta deal with that fucking bitch of a teacher. I don't really care. Miss Ackerman, what is it? Do you want to come back into this classroom now that you've calmed down? Or do you want to stay out here and become a failure? I'd rather stay out here than join in with your class. Miss Ackerman, what has got into your mind? Nothing. Are you sure? Is there anything you want to talk about? I don't want to discuss it with you. There's nothing I want to discuss with anybody. Fine, then you can just stay out here until the bell rings, which is in about 30 minutes from now. Fine, like I care. Honestly, what is your problem? Nothing. You've been like this ever since you came back from this semester. What is wrong? Nothing, miss. Just leave it. Fine then, I'll leave it. Oh my god, you're such a spoiled little brat. I'm not a spoiled brat. She can't talk shit. Ugh. I might as well go to the library and see if I can catch up on some homework. Let's see. If x equals 5 minus equals 17. I never understand math. Well, that's the bell. Signifies the end of class. Not like I care. Right. This is impossible. What else could I do? I might as well just do some other work, I guess. Right. What's my next assignment? Japanese. I better get a Japanese book then. Oh! Hello? I apologize for what you saw in history about 30 minutes ago. Are you sure? Yeah. Still though, I'm sorry. In case you haven't picked up my name yet, my name is Mikasa Ackerman. So, what brings you to the library? You trying to catch up, huh? Let me ask you something. Why are you here halfway through the semester? What about your other school? bullying issues. Like, how? Oh, you have, it's okay. But, as for your other school, did you transfer because of the bullying or because you wanted a new place to start? I guess I can understand. Anyway, enough about that. What do you need help with studying with? Japanese, huh? Well, luckily, I'm doing that homework right now. I could help you. So you're a beginner. It's fine. I guess I could help. Shall we know the basics? Or... Okay. Let's start with the first one. Hello. What is that in Japanese? No. It's konnichiwa. That means hello. Now say it with me. Kon ni chi wa. Konnichiwa. Good. That's good. Now, next one. Thank you. What is that in Japanese? That's right. Arigatou gozaimasu. Very good. Honestly, are you doing this just to test me? Now, let's start with a hard one. How are you? Almost. It's o genki de desu ka? Now say it with me. O genki de desu ka? Excellent. We'll do one more, and then we'll see if we can do the rest yourself. Okay, here is your next word. Good morning. Oh, you were so close. It's Ohio. Kind of like the state. Ohio. Or you could say Ohio gozaimasu. Excellent. Now, see if you can do the rest yourself. Well, my mother's Japanese and my father's American. So, I do know most Japanese phrases, so if you ever get stuck on Japanese homework, you can come and see me. I'll tell you what, when it's lunch, because we only get 15 minutes for a break, when it's lunchtime, I'll show you around. Even though the history teacher demanded it, but I really don't mind. So, if I meet you at the front of the library, out the doors where you just came from, and I'll come and meet you here at lunch. Okay then. I'll see you then. Well, this is gonna be interesting.